Wow, a video in less than a month? I must be dreaming. Hello my fellow travelers, welcome to another video. Today I am explaining this one tier list in a feeble attempt to save my skin from an angry mob, so let's get right into it. First, I feel like I have to clarify the criteria for this tier list. This is in no shape or form a gameplay list. I am not taking for account how good a character is in game. I am evaluating based on design, appeal, personality, presence in the fanbase, and a bit of bias. Last thing to mention is that the tiers are in no particular order, so with those things out of the way, let's begin. Remember, this is a list for fun and not to be taken seriously. Starting from bottom to top, we have the ever so important jail tier. If you or anyone else try to do unholy things with the members of this tier, then I will personally come to your house and give you a slap. We only have two members in this category, Klee and Kiki. Both very jolly girls that just want to blow shit up or drink cocoa oat milk. I intended to put Paimon here as well, but she wasn't in the list, so I will just put Resident Emergency Food as an honorable mention. Moving up to D tier, these characters really got the short end of the stick. Aloy, Chongyon, Bennett, and Xinjiang. Though you may think three of these four have an interesting design, their stories fall short. Aloy, being a crossover character, has very limited options to justify her presence in-game. Chongyon and Bennett have kind of the same problem. A good setting for a story, but that's all. One is an exorcist and the other has worse luck than 99% of gacha players. Xinjiang has the problem of not appearing in any quest or event yet, just leaving us with her character stories that describe her personality. Hopefully this will change in the future. Going into C tier, we got more interesting characters. You may be confused about why both travelers are in different tiers, and it boils down to Lumine having more personality than her brother Aether. Don't get me wrong, I really like Aether, but his emotion really doesn't show that much. It's maybe because he's more serious, but who knows. Kazuha, is visually speaking Aether too. Look at that face. Now you can't unsee, you're welcome. He may be very badass and collected, but his archetype of being a wandering wind samurai has been done before. I know not everyone plays League of Legends, but I can't help but compare these two. Razor and Xianling are in the same boat. Both appeared in a funny side quest and it helped us discover more about them. Pseudo Furry and Gordon Ramsay's waifu are good, but their stories aren't as epic as others. Emo Boy, aka Xiao, suffered of a massive problem of miscommunication. Originally, he wasn't supposed to sound so dead inside, which makes him stand as an old vigilante that wants to forget his past, but his tired voice doesn't do him enough justice to his eventual development. The mask is cool though. Shinkyu is a rich boy that really just wants to go on an adventure. Being a heir to a massive trade empire, he doesn't really fit his family's expectations. That's what makes him interesting. Yes, his story isn't very unique, but this kid wrote a book and was a massive success on Inazuma. Too bad there are no social media or he will be an influencer. Also, he needs to eat more. Poor guy is a skeleton with sleeves. Finally, by the time I'm doing this script, Kokomi hasn't released, so if she's your favorite, the waifu, then I'm sorry. Since we only know she's a tactician for the resistance, it's fine, but until we get her whole story, I can only put her at C. Hey guys, this is post-production OXM, and yeah, after she released, she's still a C. I'm so sorry. Okay, now moving at B. I'm going to rapid fire this tier because there are a lot of characters. Remember, they are all good characters, but they are a bit underrepresented in the community, and there's a bit of bias, so... Toma, very badass fireboy, not released yet. Sarah, bodysuits are God's gift to humans. Venti, trap jokes are funny. Sucrose, cute and clumsy alchemist girl, very nice. Yanfei, the only character that can legally get you into horny jail. Noelle, best maid, apparently she's very OP. Mona, thick astrology wizard, lack of money jokes have been made. Yoimiya and Lumine are just Traveler and Traveler too, you can't change my mind. Keking, Nora Catgirl. Yona, actual Catgirl. Rosaria, depressed nun that got nerfed. No, not that way. That way. Barbara, the good idol. Amber, useless jokes are funny, but she's too cute to put below B tier. After all those jokes, we get to the top two tiers. The characters in these tiers have very good designs, their stories are thrilling, are very popular, and just hit all the right spots for me. First on A tier we got Ayaka, a prodigious individual that is just too pure. She may be a token perfect high society girl, but this doesn't mean she can defend herself. Her interactions are very cute and she just wants friends, man, come on. Vado is one of those characters that are just too cool for being a 4-star. She single-handedly defeated a giant sea monster without powers, got a cool eye patch, and is so good at her job that Niguan has find her time and time again, but she just has too much money. If we only could have both character models, her legend would be more accurate, but alas, we can't have everything. Diluc is, for the lack of a better word, Big Daddy. He's so filthy rich and cool that he comes out as Genshin's Batman. It's true, he will kick your ass if you're a threat to Mondstadt, all while looking dapper as hell. Ganji is one of those characters that is so popular you can't go on a tier list like this one and put her on anything below A. I know some extremely zealous viewer will be in the comments yelling at me for not putting her on her own tier at the very top. Sorry man, but this is my tier list and so I will give her an A. I really wanted to put her in C, you know, for Coco Goat. Utao is an A because she's a very cute, semi-philosophical wife. She may be a prankster character, but those eyes though. Oof! I really like her design and I like the little ghost that is present on like 90% of her fanart, although I know a certain zombie that is itching to give her a punch. Kaija is one of those characters that you want to hate, but you can't. You simply can't hate this dapper one-eyed absolute unit of a man. Him and Diluc make one of the biggest bromances in anime so far. Now, I don't want yaoi art being spammed at me, but they do look pretty cool together. Lisa is an A on this list, but is S in my heart. No, not because the climbing noises she makes on the Japanese voiceover. Well, it's a bit based on that, but I know she's really meant to be with Jean. I'm sorry y'all, but facts have to be told. And you will like it. I certainly do. God, I'm such an awful human being. Last on A is Sonic the Hedge... No wait, Sayu. As a resident tied character, she's not in jail tier because she's technically legal. She's just very short. This makes her adorable and to be honest, it's very fun seeing montages of fast Sayu rolling everywhere. Now it's time for the cream of the crop. The best of the best, both IMO and some other people's opinions. Specifically Albedo, Raiden, Fischl, Jean, Strongly, Ningguang, Child, and Eula mains. Going from left to right, Albedo has one of the best side stories by far. He's regarded as the best alchemist, is the brains of the Knights of Favonius, as a kid assistant and knows what he could lose control, but knows that he isn't invincible, and so he asks for the Traveler to kill him if he ever would come close to destroy Mondstadt. His story is cool and his personality is cooler, truly deserving to be in S. Raiden is a very recent character, but since I started speedrunning as much of the story as I could, my initial impressions of her leave me wanting to know more. Her story and pursuit of what's known as eternity make her a mysterious and powerful entity, yet her two personalities contrast each other. The serious and cold shogun with the more human side that is temporarily absent make me wonder how she will develop in the near future. Fischl has made it into S tier by sheer personality, design, mystery, and references. What will stand out as just as another pretty face comes out of the works as an unpredictable and cute character. Her obsession with talking in a bit medieval English and being very formal at times can be weird at first, but as her true nature begins to show in many of her interactions, you can see why I like her so much. Also, those menacing vibes while posing aren't just for show. I'm going to move on for now, but heed my words. I will make a waifu spotlight for her, not sure when, but I will. Jean is like the 6,000 subscriber count. So close, yet overwhelmingly far. She's a 5-star I really want, but fate is cruel and the gacha is even worse. That sweet smile, that golden hair, those noble eyes, a bodysuit that makes me act unwisely at times. Why can't I have happiness? Such perfection is fit to be called the Grand Master, as well as dandelion thighs, but we don't talk about that. Being a devoted protector of Mondstadt, she wants to keep everyone safe. Contrary to Diluc, she has a highly public profile, being the leader of the Knights of Favonius, but it doesn't make her any less skillful than the other vigilante characters. No. She's considered to be the best swordswoman in Mondstadt, and can certainly give other good sword fighters a run for their money. Daddy Zhongli is one of those characters that have established dominance ever since he was announced, and for good reason. Like, look at this guy. He is the top male performance in this game. He looks good, his stories and quests are very interesting, and also he shares Fischl's tendency of talking too much. Ningguang has the most confusing name in all of the game and also has the most dominating vibe of all the characters. Like, I'm not a masochist, but you know, I might find out. Being the quote-unquote queen of Liyue, she dictates whenever your business will prosper or just disappear, and is the only known mortal to have her own private realm, at least for now. Child is a good character, and I will end my statement here, but honestly, the background of this guy is insane. I know his playable character name is technically Tartaglia, but I find Child easier to say. I don't want to spoil anything, but this guy has a major role in the story. You may want to watch out for him. Finally, we have Eula Montoya. You kill his father, prepare to die, and this would resume her whole personality. Not really, but she is hell-bent on one thing and one thing only: vengeance, specifically against those who defamed her clan's name. Yet even with this personality, she has managed to make good friends with everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Also, we all know why she's here. These thick thighs. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I'm going to make my best to deliver a video each weekend, and since the last poll, the next video will be a surprise, and then the Arknight's tier list. As always, thank you so much for watching, like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos about your favorite 3D anime game, and I will see you travelers in the next one. Bye bye.